Crack,
Boom.
thunder strikes, spark, lightning, thunder strikes, spark,
Crack.
lightning flashes across the sky.
A bright ribbon of lightning stretches across the night sky, briefly turning darkness into daylight. For a fraction of a second, rooftops shine, windows shimmer, and the empty streets appear frozen beneath the sudden light. Then, the city returns to shadow. Moments later, thunder follows slowly across the sky. Not sudden, not sharp, but deep and rolling, like a distant drum echoing from cloud to cloud. Rain begins quietly. Single drops tap against metal railings and rooftops. Each drop carries a small rhythm, gentle and patient. Within seconds, the rhythm grows stronger. Rain begins to pour in endless silver lines. Water splashes across sidewalks, flows along the streets, and gathers into small streams beside the curbs. Wind slips through narrow alleyways and between tall buildings. Loose paper lifts from the pavement. Leaves tumble across the wet ground. The storm is not only noise, it is movement, it is energy, it is nature speaking. For animals living outside, storms like this are not just dramatic weather, they are powerful tests of survival. Where to hide, where to move, when to wait. Understanding these signals can mean the difference between danger and safety. And beneath this restless sky, in the quiet corners of the city, a small story begins to unfold. A story about instinct, a story about learning, and most importantly, a story about the powerful bond between a mother and her young. Through the curtain of rain, a small figure appears at the end of a narrow alley. It moves slowly, carefully. A mother cat steps across the slick pavement with deliberate precision. Her soaked fur clings to her slender body as rainwater drips quietly from her back. Her ears press gently against the wind. Her eyes remain alert. Cats survive not only through strength, but through awareness. Every scent matters. Every vibration matters. Every movement in the darkness carries information. Behind her, a tiny kitten struggles to follow. Its small paws slip against the wet ground. Its body trembles slightly in the cold night air. Yet, the kitten continues forward. In nature, young animals learn through observation. They watch, they follow, they repeat what their parents demonstrate. The mother cat pauses frequently. She lifts her head and studies the alley. Her whiskers detect movement in the air. Her ears rotate toward distant sounds. Then she glances back. The kitten is still there, still following, still learning. This quiet moment reveals an important lesson in animal behavior. Parental guidance is one of the most powerful survival tools in nature. Young animals do not simply grow, they learn, step by step, observation by observation, lesson by lesson. Through wind and rain, the mother continues forward, and the kitten follows. The alley grows darker as the storm intensifies. Water drips from rooftops and pipes above, forming small streams across the pavement. Loose trash bags rustle softly in the wind. Suddenly, a metal can rolls across the ground. The echoes sharply through the alley. The kitten startles. Its tiny paws slip on the wet surface. Immediately, the mother turns back. Her response is calm, measured. She gently nudges the kitten with her nose, helping it regain balance. This moment teaches something important. Animals often communicate reassurance through touch. A simple nudge can calm fear and restore confidence. Together, they continue deeper into the alley. The mother cat leads carefully, stepping around broken glass and puddles. She pauses often. Each pause serves a purpose: to listen, to observe, to evaluate the environment. In the wild, moving slowly can be safer than moving quickly. Careful movement reduces risk and allows animals to detect danger earlier. The kitten studies everything: the sounds, the pauses, the rhythm of movement. These quiet lessons are shaping its survival skills. The storm continues above them, but beneath the rain, another process is unfolding: education, nature's quiet classroom. Life on city streets presents constant challenges for stray animals. Food sources are unpredictable. Shelter can disappear suddenly. Weather conditions change rapidly. For young animals, survival depends heavily on learning efficient behaviors. The mother cat searches carefully along the alley. She inspects gaps beneath boxes. She studies shadows beneath staircases. She sniffs the ground near doorways and corners. Cats rely strongly on scent detection. Their noses gather detailed environmental information invisible to humans. The kitten watches each action closely. It lowers its body slightly, copying its mother's cautious posture. Imitation is one of the earliest learning mechanisms in mammals. By observing experienced adults, young animals acquire knowledge without trial and error. Water drips steadily from the buildings. A distant car passes far away. Another stray cat calls briefly in the night. The mother pauses beside a quiet doorway. Her ears twitch. She listens. Silence becomes valuable information. Moments like this teach patience, and patience is one of the most powerful survival strategies in nature. Then, something changes. Ahead, a warm glow spills gently from a doorway. Golden light stretches across the wet pavement. The mother cat stops instantly. Warm air drifts outward from the entrance. This change in temperature carries meaning. Animals are extremely sensitive to environmental differences. Warmth often indicates indoor shelter, but safety must still be confirmed. The mother studies the doorway carefully. She listens for movement. She smells the air. Only after several long moments does she move forward. One step, then another. Finally, she crosses the threshold. Inside, the world feels different. The floor is dry. The air is warm. Soft blankets rest in a quiet corner. The kitten follows closely behind. For the first time that night, the mother cat relaxes slightly. A gentle purr begins to rise in her chest. Outside, the storm continues, but inside, safety has been found. The kitten begins exploring its new surroundings. Tiny paws step cautiously across the warm floor. A small toy ball rests near the wall. The kitten tops it. The ball rolls. Curiosity grows instantly. Play is not just entertainment for young animals. Play is learning. Through play, animals develop coordination, muscle strength, and reaction speed. The kitten chases the moving object, improving balance and control. Nearby, the mother watches calmly. Occasionally, she pulls the kitten closer and gently grooms its fur. Grooming serves several important purposes. It cleans the coat, it strengthens bonding, and it provides reassurance. Outside, the storm begins to weaken. Thunder fades, rain softens. Inside the room, calm replaces fear. The kitten plays, the mother observes, and life slowly shifts from survival to growth. Days pass peacefully inside the shelter. The kitten learns new routines: where food appears, where water is kept, where warmth can be found. The mother continues demonstrating important behaviors. She stretches slowly to maintain muscle health. She cleans her fur carefully. She communicates through subtle signals of body language, which form a quiet language used by cats worldwide. Understanding body language helps animals avoid conflict and build trust. The kitten studies every movement. Learning continues every day. Even in safety, awareness remains essential. Nature never stops teaching. Night returns peacefully after the storm. Outside, the streets glisten under calm streetlights. Inside, in the room, the kitten curls beside its mother. Their breathing becomes slow and steady. The difficult journey through wind and rain is now only a memory. Yet, the lessons remain. Courage, patience, observation, love.
Listen carefully. The rain pours, thunder rolls. The mother cat stands tall in the storm, shielding her tiny kitten.